Y'all, I'm a little bit irritated right now because I just filmed a whole freaking video doing my makeup just for me to delete the whole content. So now I have to restart. So
your girl.
my makeup's already done, so we're just gonna tell the story. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Okay, like, what are we doing here? Like, y'all are still not liking and commenting. Like, come on now, let's do better. And subscribe, y'all. Like, subscribe, just subscribe. Like, it's literally right there. Like, what are we doing? So anyway, let's get to the story time. I'm talking a little bit, like, what am I doing? Anyway, I'm talking a little bit fast because I'm trying to get this like done. And yeah, like, so this story time is gonna kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna do a two-parter with this story time because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's long, but we're gonna make it as short but still details. So anyway, so basically the girl's name for this story time is gonna be named Two-Face. And so Two-Face, then there's gonna be Sativa, and then there's gonna be Hannah, and then there's going to be, well, okay, we're gonna name him Booty. We're gonna name him Booty because he got a nice ass. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. So we're gonna name him Booty. So anyway, so, and I'm still friends with Booty, so hi Booty. And I'm still friends with Sativa too, but we're gonna tell this story time. And then there's this other girl, and we're just gonna name her Friend, and then we're just gonna name people along the line. So yeah, so anyway, so okay, Two-Face. So I knew Two-Face in elementary school, like just 5th grade, because I had moved to this school in 5th grade, like probably like not almost, like probably in the middle of the school year. I moved to this school, and you know, I really, like, I was a shy person. I didn't really have friends for real. Like, even my previous school, I didn't really have friends like that. I mean, I probably had like one friend. It was just like one little Mexican girl, but honestly, I didn't even know half of the things she would talk about because low-key, like, shorty literally only really knew English, Spanish. So I really was like, we couldn't really have a conversation because I really didn't know what shorty was talking about. So even like people would try to talk to me, and I'm just like, yeah, because it was kind of like, I don't know, like, I just did not talk. Like, I low-key like rather be by myself. So Two-Face, you know, I wasn't really friends with her. Like, she really, like, kind of like, I don't know, like, because she had this other friend, and we're not going to give her name, like, just going to be the other friend. And other friend was really like, I talked to other friend first, though. Like, you know, she tried to talk to me, and we were cool. Like, she was in my class, too, I think. Was she in my class? I'm pretty sure. And she was in my class, and, you know, we talked, and you know, like, she was cool because we sat next to each other at the lunch table. And anyway, freaking Two-Face, you know, she was friends with other friend, and other friend and her, like, they were best friends, and I wasn't really cool with Two-Face for real. Like, I really didn't talk to her that much. I think she's like said some stuff to me, and you know, this one time I was like, can I hang out with y'all? And you know, I hanged out with them for 5 minutes and walked away because I'm just that person. I don't, like, I'd rather be by myself. And you know, they had their own little thing. I don't know, like, not like thing like that, but like, I'm just like, you know, they had their own little friend. Like, they were just whatever. Like, I really, like, there was like, I don't know. So hold on, let me put my setting spray on because I actually low-key forgot to put it on. So I don't really hang out with them, but I was still kind of cool with them. You know, like, I had people that I was cool with, but really didn't talk to. So fast forward, 6th grade, I was cool with them because they made more friends. Like, they made 2 more friends. They made 2 more friends, but I wasn't really friends with them. I mean, they made 2 more friends, but like, I think I was cool with one of them more than the whole group. Like, I was still cool with other friend. Like, other friend was a sweet girl. Like, I still said, I don't talk to her now because I don't think she even goes to my school. So, I don't know. Like, right now. So, anyway. Like, I low-key moved away to Texas. So, I don't know why that group stopped being friends. Honestly, like, I really don't care that much, like, whatever. So they stopped being friends. I really didn't like catch up with them, but while I was moved away, I low-key just kind of like it was just like that friendship was gone. Like, I don't know. So anyway, because it was not even like a friendship where I was like, you know, like, we're besties. It kind of was just like I was just like, I don't know, like, I was still a quiet girl. Like, I did not talk to nobody. So I came back 7th grade, and I knew Sativa 6th grade too, and I had a couple conversations with Sativa, but we really wasn't like besties either. Fast forward, I come back, like, not even the middle, like, about, like, damn near about to end 7th grade. I come back, you know, and it's pandemic time, so I didn't really talk to none of them. Like, literally, like, I didn't even see none of them except Two-Face, because Two-Face was in one of my classes. But when we had pandemic at that school, in the middle school, like, they would have, in 7th grade, they would have you go on the computer like 2 days of the week, and then the other 2 we would be in class. But there would only be like, I think I only had like maybe 15 to 10 kids in my class. But when but the reason why I say 2 and 2, because my school only has like 4 days of 4 days in a week that we go to school. So then fast forward 8th grade, you know, it was the first day of school, and you know, I low-key like was friends with, no, what am I saying? So, you know, I came in class, and I low-key, like, I was like an emo kid, you know, like I was an emo kid. Well, it is, I mean, I wouldn't say I don't know, I really wasn't trying to be emo, but I guess I just gave that look because literally, like, I would like wear like black lip liner to do my makeup, and I would have a little heart right here, and I still, like, sometimes I do it, like, I like it, but it was like right here, but I do it right here though, because I low-key want a face tat. So I do that because I just think it's cute. Like, so yeah, I used to do that, and like I used to like do like winged eyeliner and shit, and I would like I would just, you know, like, and I had like a wig, because sometimes I used to wear wig. I mean, I still wear them today, like, and but I had like this wig, and I like had like green, like a green stripe, like strand right here, and like it was like like, not, it was kind of like a bob, and it was like had bangs. So I'm not gonna put a picture up because no. Anyway, so because if you know, you know, like, how I looked like. So, you know, I came in class, and, you know, Two-Face was like, I like your hair, and I was like, thank you. And low-key, I feel like the bitch was lying, because when I look back at the pictures, I'm just like, girl. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, thank you, you know. And she had her little friends, which was Hannah, and I don't know, was her and Hannah friends? I think they were, yeah, they were friends at that, or they just started being friends that day. So Hannah, her, and then Sativa had walked in the room. Like, I know, actually Sativa came the next day, and I didn't start being friends with these girls yet, but Sativa came in the class the next day with her sister, and we're not really gonna give her a name. Well, they're not even sisters for real, but you know, they're like, you know how you say you know how you say, oh, your friend is your sister if you're really that close with that person. So, you know, So, you know, they came in class and you know, but Sativa, like, I knew Sativa. I recognized her, but I didn't really say nothing to her. She just walked in class. And you know, and with her sister, we're not gonna give her a name. I'm still friends with this girl, that girl too, but we're still not gonna give her a name because she doesn't really have nothing to do with this story time. Sativa was, she just did not come to school like at all. Like, this girl literally will come to school like twice or once a week. Like, this girl literally like will literally skip a whole freaking week of school. Like, this girl was not having school. Like, she just, I don't know. So, but you know, I started being friends with Sativa and Two-Face. Well, at least Two-Face didn't like Sativa. I low-key don't know if Sativa didn't like her. I think they didn't. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure yeah, I'm pretty sure they both just didn't like each other. But Two-Face really just said she didn't like nobody because, I don't know, like she literally would be like, I hate this girl over the dumbest thing. Like, she'll literally say, I hate this girl because she walks a weird, like, or her voice is annoying. Like, this girl literally said, like I don't know what, like, she just, I don't know. So I didn't really care when she told me she didn't like Sativa because it's just like, girl, like, you clearly, you just don't like people just because, like, I don't know. She, like, I don't know. I guess she didn't like Sativa because she felt like Sativa didn't like her. But I was just like, okay. Anyway, so, because I will not be friends with somebody if my friend doesn't like them over a valid reason. Like, if you say you have beef with this girl because, you know, like, she jumped you or this and that, like, okay, I'm not about to be friends with her. But if it's like over a dumbass reason, like, you don't like her shoes, like, the fuck, like, I'm like, what? I mean, Two-Face started doing a lot of weird stuff. Like, I just peeped a lot of weird stuff that she would do. Like, this one time, and Sativa too, I'm still cool with Sativa. So if you do anything like dumb in these story times that I tell, like, yo, I don't have beef with nobody I tell in these story times. Like, if I tell a story time, just know I don't have beef with nobody. Like, before I tell these story times, I make sure I don't have beef with nobody, you know, because it's just like, bro, I'm not about to tell a story time until, you know, we're cool, or I just don't even give a fuck about the situation. Like, it's really like, you know. So if you do something dumb in these story times, like, just don't do nothing dumb and there won't be no story time for me to tell. Or don't do me wrong in any type of way, there won't be no story time to tell. Like, I really don't know that. Like, sorry. Anyway, I'm just telling my part of the story time, and if you don't like it, well, we can talk about it. I mean, there's really nothing to talk about. Anyway, Two-Face would, like, kind of, like, do a lot of weird stuff. Like, there was like a couple of boys, like 2 boys or 3. They would, like, make little jokes about me, you know, like, they'll talk about my nose, because, you know, my nose is a little upwards, whatever. It's cute. Like, I don't care. Like, if you have an issue with my nose, they would talk about my nose, they would talk about my lips, they would talk about my hair, because I would used to wear little puffs, and I will still wear them to this day if I have to, because they're puffs. Like, the fuck, like people wear puffs, like, what? Oh, and they used to talk about my little gap. Like, yes, I got a gap, you see it, and what about it? Like, I really don't know what to say. Anyway, so, you know, they used to talk about that and just make fun of me. And this one boy literally was like, you're ugly, Alana. And I'm like, bitch, look at you. Like, the fuck? Anyway, like, okay, like, what the fuck did you want me to do with that information, sir? Like, did you want me to go cry? So Shorty decided that she wanted to laugh when he called me ugly. And I'm like, what's funny, Shorty? Like, what's funny? Like, the fuck? And, you know, I did, like, tell her about herself. Like, I did tell her, like, girl, why are you, like, laughing and shit? And she's like, girl, you can't lie. That was low-key kind of funny. Where was that funny at? Let me know. And then she would, like, say little things like, like this one time, like you know, like I'm a little goofy with my friends. I'm a weirdo. Like I don't care. Like I'm, you know, I'm really, like I say a little stuff, or you know, like that's just how I am. That's just my personality. 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 That's just how I am. Like, sorry if you don't like it, then bitch, you could skedaddle. Like on
skedaddle, get the fuck out of here. Get fucking down.
Sorry, like fuck. Anyway, so I was just like, you know, I say a little stuff where I might, like, I don't know, like I don't know the specific situation she said, but it low-key kind of pissed me off because it's like, girl, for one, like these are not my friends. So why are you telling my business? Like the fuck. And she was like, she just like, I don't know, like she was just like, oh, remember when you did this? And I'm just kind of like, bitch, the fuck. Anyway, and this bitch will literally make her whole personality, because this girl had a, you know, booty. I mean, it wasn't the best shape, but if she had a booty on her, and she would just make that her whole personality. She'd be like, yeah, like I got a booty and shit. And like when like you know, and she'll be like, I don't know, like I don't have like a big booty or anything. It's not like just flat like that, but I got something. And you know, like she would just do a lot of weird stuff, like literally, like it's like she was trying to like put me down every time she could. Like literally, like I literally made a video because there was this like trends or whatever, and I made a video. It was like a kind of like a, was it like a, it was like a twerking trend, but like I look, forgot about it. It was on TikTok or whatever, and yeah, I did it. And she was like she was just trying to make herself seem better. She was like, oh, but I did it, like, and look at mine. Like, it's like, because I got an actual, like, booty, so, and I'm just like, girl, the fuck? Like, bitch, your shit wasn't even, like, this bitch does not know how to twerk. Like, girl, as much as you got, you still don't know how to twerk, so I'm just confused on why you're talking. Like, shorty. And I'm not even trying to say this because I'm not, like, I'm not friends with her, but I'm just saying, like, girl, like, come on now, like, because if I put a video right now of her twerking, y'all, you're gonna be like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, so she would just do a lot of weird stuff, like, and like, or, you know, Sativa, on the other hand, I told her about this too, so she knows. But she would do a lot of stuff, and it's kind of like, she'll like literally, there was this like group of niggas around, and she literally said something. She was like, Alana, why, like, she said something, like, she's like, why, like, let me just say, this is not exactly what she said, like, but I low-key forgot the situation what she said, so I'm just gonna say, she's like, why does your hair look like that, Alana? And I'm like, right, the whole group of dudes right there. And she's like, why does your hair look like that, Alana? And I'm like, girl, the fuck are you, like, what? And it's like, they will say stuff, like, it's like, if you're a friend, and there was nothing wrong with my hair, y'all, like, she just like to, like, I guess, like, when there's a group of niggas, like, they just like to make themselves seem better than me in front of dudes. Like, girl, like, people that do that, like, that shit is like weird as fuck. And like, if your friends do that, like, y'all, you know, you're like, because that's not cute at all. Like, you should not be doing that in your friend. Like, if you genuinely feel like because, girl, you was not saying nothing about how my hair looked until these niggas came up. So if there was genuinely something wrong with my hair, you should have been like, put me to the side and be like, you know, bestie, your hair, like, let me fix your hair for you a little bit, you know, like, let me fix it up for you. Don't be like, you know, like, if you were a real friend, you would be like, hey, like, you know, you would be like, hey, let me help you a little bit, you know? But not in front of niggas trying to clown me, because, girl, like, and it's not even like they would do it to each other. It was just like they were targeting me, like, every fucking time. And I'm like, because I would never see them do that to each other. It's always me. So I was just kind of like, the fuck, like, y'all just are weird. But hey, so I'm putting pieces together once, like, everything goes downhill and stuff. But at the time, you're just kind of like, at least for me, like, it was kind of like, whatever. So literally like they like the whole group would really do a lot of weird stuff towards me. So because I always felt like I was the backup friend, like every fucking time, like even like just every all the time I would feel like I'm a backup friend to everybody. That's mainly why I like to be by myself. It was Sativa's birthday, and Sativa had invited everybody over to, you know, have a little. And mind you, y'all, they smoke, they drink. I didn't, at the time I didn't smoke or drink. I still don't drink to this day, like at all. Like I don't drink. Like that shit is nasty. Like if you know me, you know I don't drink. So but I still came to my friend's birthday party because I still, you know, I'm gonna come to your birthday party. So what happened? So basically they kind of like, I don't know, like at the time I didn't know, but like once everything starts coming together, you will get the smoking and drinking part. So you know, they were smoking or drinking. Sometimes they'll be like, Alana, come on, like, let's drink. And I'll be like, no. Because, bro, I'm not about to let nobody peer pressure me to do anything. Like, I think for myself, like you cannot peer pressure me to do anything I don't want to do. If I'm going to do it, I do it on my own time and when I want to. So, it's just like, okay. So Hannah, Sativa, and who else was there? And also... who else was there? And this other girl, we're not really gonna give her a name, and then her friend, the other girl's friend, and then because it's obviously Tifa's birthday, and Hannah was there, and then it was Two-Face was there, so there was like 6 girls there, 6 girls there, so including me. So you know, we're all having fun, and I could still have fun without drinking. Like you could still have fun without drinking and smoking. Like it is what it is. So you know, we go out and stuff. Like we go out like outside and stuff, like to the park, like that's right, like by her house and stuff, and we go out there and we're chill. And you know, like they wanted to climb on this thing, or because they were already like faded. They were already faded. So they wanted to like get on this thing, and we're like, I didn't really say much. I was just kind of like, girl, like no. And then Two-Face was like, no, like we're not doing all that, you know, like she was like, no. So I'm like, okay, like yeah, like you're not, like what are we doing? So they didn't even do that. So, and watch that part, y'all. Watch that part of what I just said right there, how she said they're not gonna go up there. So the next day, fast forward, we go to Hannah's house because Hannah wanted everybody to go over to her house. But I could not stay the night at Hannah's because everybody was gonna stay the night at Hannah's house, but I could not stay the night at Hannah's because I could what happened? It's because I didn't really oh, it's because I already had went to Sativa's house 2 days prior to her birthday party because she wanted me to spend the night at her house, and she also wanted me to set up for her birthday party too. So I already spent the night 3 nights in a row, so, or at least 2 nights in a row. So my parents are like, if you cannot be gone that long, like they want me back home. So I couldn't spend a night at Hannah's house, but I could still be there for, you know, I stayed there for like probably like 2 hours before I went home. So, you know, Hannah had everybody come to her house. They were drinking and smoking, and well, actually they didn't get the alcohol yet, but they were smoking, and they had they go out and play a card game that they had to drink with. And Hannah's mom doesn't really care if they drink or smoke, so Hannah's mom was kind of like that mom that didn't really give a fuck. So you know, like my parents said that they're on their way, but they haven't came yet. So I'm like, okay, let me just go get my stuff real quick. So, you know, I go get my stuff. I literally, like, I remember saying I'm gonna go get my stuff, but I don't think nobody was listening. So I kind of just went to go get my stuff real quick because I didn't want to keep my people waiting for me. So I just went to hurry up and go get my stuff out of Hannah's house. So I go, and they're like, Alana, where are you going? And I'm like, guys, I said I'm gonna go get my stuff. I think they thought I was about to leave at that moment, but I wasn't leaving at that moment. I was just going to get my stuff to be ready to leave. At first they were like, oh, okay, bye. Like they were just basically waving at me and saying bye. And I wasn't about to leave at that moment, you know, because my parents haven't came yet. But I just went inside because I was like, I just went inside. And, you know, they already said bye to me, because I was going to go back and give them a hug once they come. But once I came back outside, my parents already pulled up. So I was like, okay, well, they already said bye to me. So let me just go to my car, because, you know, because I wasn't about to go back to go say hi to them, because they already said bye to me. And then I don't want to keep my parents waiting, because they be getting mad sometimes. So yeah, so I just was like, okay, whatever, I'll see them, like, it is cool, they know that I'm leaving. So I was just like, whatever. So I get in the car and I go home. So fast forward, y'all, basically we have a whole group chat, and they were just saying like, basically like, what happened, I think we were on call, I guess, and they were like, Alana, like, why didn't you say bye to us when you left? And I'm like, I did say bye to y'all. And she's like, well, no, because you was just about to leave and didn't even say nothing to us. And I'm like, well, I was going to get my stuff first, and then, you know, I basically explained to them like what happened, and it was like a little bit of misunderstanding, and they were like, okay, whatever. So that whole situation was over. And then, like, when we were still on the phone, they were like planning stuff. Like they were like, so are you guys still, like, while I'm on the phone too, they were like, are you still going to, like, are we still gonna go hang out this weekend or whatever? And I was like, this weekend? Like, I didn't know nothing about this. And they were like, but they weren't even talking to me. It was Hannah, it was Sativa, and it was Two Face, and they were all three talking about it. And I was kind of like, hang out, you know, like, y'all didn't tell me nothing. And they were just talking about it, but they weren't even like including me in the conversation at all. They didn't even say like, and I was just kind of like, the fuck, like, why would y'all add me into a call where y'all talking about going out somewhere, but don't even invite me? Like, I'm not saying they don't have to invite me everywhere. Like, they don't have to invite me everywhere, but I'm just saying, why are you on the phone with me while y'all talking about plans that y'all are only having? You feel me? Like, especially for old friends. So I was kind of like, the fuck, y'all are weird. So fast forward 9th grade, you know, I'm still friends with all these girls, and we're like, you know, like the whole group. And Booty was like, now we're starting to hang out with Booty more, even though we did hang out with him in 8th grade. Like, he sat at our lunch table and everything, but like, we actually started, like, you know, like hanging out with him. And actually, I didn't really hang out with these girls that much anymore. Like, I didn't go out with them that much, especially Two Face and Hannah. I mostly hanged out with Sativa more, because Sativa and me had like a really close relationship. Like, literally, I was friends with her before everybody in that whole entire group, except her sister. But you know, that was the only friend that she was actually friends with before me. You know, I was cool with all of them. And so I guess they all got on live, and I had joined the live, and I wanted to join, like, actually like get into the live. And so they let me, and we were like, I really didn't know what they were talking about. So I was just kind of, and I was doing something, like I was cooking, but I still joined the live because, like, yeah. And mind you, Hannah's not talking, but I'm not talking either because I don't know what they're talking about. But it was Sativa and Two Face that were talking, mostly because I didn't like, they were talking about a certain thing, and they were like, we're about to kick you out. We're about to kick you out, Alana, because you're not talking to invite these random niggas into the live that they didn't even know. So, y'all, we're going to stop the story right here, okay? We're going to stop the story right here because it gets even, y'all, it gets even more juicier than this, okay? I'll tell you that. But we're going to stop it right here because, it's getting too long, and yeah. So just stay tuned for the next story time. Part 2 will be out the next day after I post this. So yeah, I love you guys. And comment, subscribe, like this video, do everything everything. Okay, so comment, subscribe, do all that. And yeah,